Hey guys, what's up? DJ the Man here, back for another video, and I thought I'd go ahead and do my top 10 favorite Naruto fights. This is going to include from the original Naruto through Shippuden. Just a few things to note. One thing to note is that I'm watching the English dubbed. So the last major fight that happened is the fight between Naruto and Sasuke after Sasuke defeats Danzo. And the English dub hasn't really had any big fights after that since then, so that's where I'm at right now with the major fights in the anime. And second thing to note is that this is my personal list. This is not the best fights in Naruto. It's my personal favorites. So on that note, let's go ahead and get started. At number 10 comes Choji versus J Robo. One of the things I really like about this fight is that we get to see the improvement that Choji has had since their tuning exams, because in the tuning exams he got beaten like what was it, like one attack he was down. And so here we get to see that he's just not some weakling, that he really has improved. And that's something I really enjoy seeing. And that we can see that he can handle himself in a fight. You know, again, seeing his improvement. And you know, as we can see in his fight, we just see him giving it his all. You know, it's just fun seeing him fight. You know, seeing him go out like Luffy third gear, how he's like extending his arms and making them big and becoming like a giant. You know, just facing on J Robo is just awesome. And how he's giving it his all, and you know, he goes that butterfly form towards the end of the fight. You know, it's just an amazing fight, and I really do enjoy it. At number 9 comes Naruto and Sasuke versus Kaku. One of the things I really like about this fight is because I believe this is one of the first times in the series that things seem just absolutely hopeless, like they're just going to lose, there's nothing they can do. You know, it's just Haku's just so powerful with that mirror technique of his. You know, at one point it even looks like he really does kill Sasuke. And you know, and one of the things another thing that I really like about this fight is this was one of the first times we really see Naruto go all nine tails. You know, get that power just come out of nowhere, and you get to see the red and his eyes change, and you get to see the red chakra. You know, that's one of the other things I really like about this fight, is seeing the nine tails. So again, overall it's a really cool fight. At number 8 comes Naruto and Sasuke versus Orochimaru. Now this is one of those fights I like to call an eye-opener, because we get to see that Sasuke, you know, does have some feelings, that he can get scared. You know, even at one point he's so overcome with fear that he's not even able to move until he jabs himself with a kunai. And you know, again, at another point he's just ready to give up altogether. He's like, you know, I give up. You know, until, you know, Naruto comes along and brings him back to his senses. It's like, what are you doing, Sasuke? This is not the Sasuke I know. Sasuke doesn't give up. You know, a brave warrior and whatnot, you know, just gives him, you know, again, just brings Sasuke back to his senses. You know, with Naruto coming back along, we get to see a little glimpse of the Nine Tails again, which is really cool. And another thing we can see, you know, once, you know, Sasuke, you know, is back to his senses, we get to see some real cool Uchiha action, you know, flipping around using his Sharingan, you know, seeing him use his flame jutsu and all, you know, just another really cool fight. At number 7 comes Sasuke versus Danzo. Now this is just a cool fight, you know, just seeing Danzo has like an endless amount of lives, and you know, just seeing him use that wind jutsu of his is just really cool. And again, it's also cool to see Sasuke going all Uchiha on him, using his new Mangekyo Sharingan, or not really new, but using his new Sharingan, whatever it's called at the time that he has it. You know, just seeing him, you know, go all out on Danzo is just an overall cool fight. It's just one that you just need to see. At number 6 comes Sasuke versus Killer Bee, or really Sasuke's team versus Killer Bee. And not only is this just a really cool fight, but it also shows that Sasuke still has his humanity. Like, he's actually working with his teammates to take down Killer Bee. He's not going at it on his own. He's not just using his teammates as tools, you know, just for a means to an end. He's not evil like he is when he's facing the 5 Kage Summit. He's not just, you know, completely evil. You know, he shows that he actually really cares about his teammates in this fight, and they all really care about him. Like, they're all willing to sacrifice for each other to make sure they take down Killer Bee. So that's what I really like about this fight. Plus, also, this is just a really cool fight in general. At number 5 comes Naruto versus Sasuke. You know, their first real fight, and this fight just has everything you can want in a Naruto versus Sasuke's fight. There's, you know, the actions there. It's just action-packed. You know, the emotions there, you can just feel it. And I remember one of the first times that I saw it, how, you know, I was speechless when I first saw it. Like, this is just, you know, amazing just to see these two go at it. And it's just amazing. But, you know, one of the main reasons why it's not really higher up on my list is because I've just seen it so many times, from, you know, watching it on the internet to, you know, they repeating it in the show, to from the video games. It just kind of lost its lust a little bit to me. But it's still overall just an amazing fight. At number 4 comes Rock Lee and Gaara versus Kimimaro. Now, one of the things that I really like about this fight is that you get to see Rock Lee back in action again. You really haven't get to see too much of Rock Lee since the tuning exam, since, you know, he kind of lost his leg and his arm, and he was told that he was never going to be able to fight again. And then to see him fight again against Kimimaro is just amazing. It's just a feel-good fight. And also to see him do his drunken fist thing is really funny too. And then, you know, the least likely person comes to his rescue, or really comes to help him. You know, Gaara, the one who, you know, crippled him in the first place, is there fighting by his side. Just awesome. And then, you know, just to see the fight escalate from there with Kimimaro using his curse mark. And then the fact that, you know, Rock Lee and Gaara pretty much almost lose. If it wasn't for Kimimaro's heart giving out, they probably would have died. So, you know, just an overall amazing fight. I love it. Just love it. At number 3 comes specifically Nine Tails Naruto versus Pain. Now this is just a great fight. See, you know, it starts off with Hinata, you know, trying to come to Naruto's rescue and admitting that she has feelings for him, that she loves him, and then just to be taken down right in front of him, you know, it's just like, oh no. When I first saw it, I'm like, is she dead? She just died, didn't she? Oh, Naruto, what you gonna do, dog? What are you gonna do? And then you just see that Naruto just loses it. He just lets it all go, and he just goes all out on Pain, and the animation is just spot on in this fight. You know, it's just amazing just to watch the Nine Tails just go, you know, full on Pain. I've already said that, but that's how cool it is, and it's just fun to see Pain have so much trouble at fighting the Nine Tails. It's just amazing. At number 2 comes Rock Lee versus Gaara. Now this fight is just, I guess the best way I can explain it is just, it's kind of surprising. And it's just fun to see Rock Lee just, you know, go at it with Gaara. Now, and you know, just see Rock Lee in action. Now I know we got to see a little bit of Rock Lee in action when he was fighting the Sound Ninja while protecting Sakura. But here we just get to see him go full on, you know, against, you know, Gaara. You know, get to see his full potential in his, you know, in his taijutsu. You know, when he takes off his weights and just drops them, and they're like 100-something pounds each or something like that. I don't know how much they weighed, but they were so heavy that, you know, they just crushed the ground beneath them when he took off those weights. I was like, oh, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. You know, it's just cool to see him open his gates, and it's just amazing. And I was rooting for him the whole time throughout this fight. But, you know, little spoiler alert, even though why are you watching this if you haven't seen this fight? But, you know, it's just so heartbreaking just to see him lose against Gaara, and after rooting for him the whole time, and I'm thinking that he actually might have a chance of winning, and just see him just, you know, lose. It's just heartbreaking to see that, you know, his arm and his leg is just crushed, and, you know, told that he might not be able to, you know, be a ninja anymore. It's just like, oh no, it's just an amazing fight, and I just love it, and that's why it's at my number 2. And my number 1 is Sakura and Chiyo versus Sorcery. Now this fight is just epic. This fight is what defines Shippuden for me. It's just that good. It just does everything right. You know, it's just mind-blowing how terrific this fight is. You know, the animation's there, you know, the fighting's there, you know, it's just, I just can't say enough about this fight to bring it justice. It's just all there. It kind of reminds me of my number 10, which is my Choji versus J Robo fight, which was, it's just cool to see how far Sakura has come since we last saw her. You know, to be taking down one of the Akatsuki members, even though it's with the help of Brain and Chiyo, is still just an amazing fight. And just to see these two forces just, or really these three forces come together and fight each other is just amazing. You know, just seeing the different puppets that, you know, Sorcery has, and, you know, just throwing them at him, and just throwing them at him at, you know, Chiyo and Sakura, and, you know, Chiyo and Sakura working together. You know, it's just, you know, it's amazing. You know, it's just cool to see how this fight just keeps escalating. Hey guys, I had to go ahead and cut the video there because of copyright issues. You know, whatever. Hopefully they don't take my video down again, but now I'm just going to go ahead and end the video with this type of thing here. So I just want to say, well, yep, that was my list. And I know a lot of people don't agree with my list. Again, it's my personal list any which way, but I still want to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below. You can leave your top 10, leave your top 5, or just tell me your favorite fight in Naruto. You know, I would just love to know. And again, if you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe to me. And as always, this is DDG the Man, and I'll catch y'all next time.